Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Friday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock Baptist Orthopedic Clinic, Parish Construction and Roofing. Free Friday night clinic tonight over at Brock on Bluebonnet, Parish Construction Roofing, parishbuilt.com. Unique physique and unique aesthetics and wellness. Restored Motions, restoredmotions.com, Bocock Brothers, Premium Cigars. Use the code MAT15, MAT15, MAT15 for 15% off your order. All right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's had an awesome week. Finally arrived at a football Friday. Your game week is here. And a lot to talk about. You probably noticed that that LSU has agreed to a jersey patch deal. I could definitely shed some light on this. Actually made aware of this a couple weeks ago. And incidentally, uh, mm, let's say we were working on having the folks responsible for the jersey patch deal in studio to make an announcement also. Anyway, Uh, and then Front Office Sports ran with the story yesterday, but they didn't have the name of the company, and we did. So, Woodside is the name of the company. They already have it's Woodside Energy, and they already because there's no rule prohibiting jersey patches on practice jerseys, sponsored patches, logo patches on practice jerseys, or mascots or things like that. So actually LSU football this season has already been wearing the Woodside Energy patch on the practice jerseys. And Mike the Tiger, like the costumed Mike the Tiger, the jersey he wears on game day has the Woodside Energy patch already on it. So it's been right there under our noses all along. But they can't, they have an agreement in place with Woodside Energy for the jersey patches. But the rule hasn't passed yet. That's expected to pass in January, likely for implementation in 2026. So a fall of 26. So I guess it could go into effect for like the spring sports, but and by the way, the jersey patch deal is for all sports, for all, not just football. It's for every LSU sport. So it'll be football, men's and women's basketball, baseball, softball, track, golf, gymnastics, all of it. So um, I think it's a great thing. I know people tend to push back on stuff like that. And yes, I am a traditionalist when it comes to uniforms. Y'all know that. I would be more inclined to be okay with uniform changes if there were a financial incentive. Like if Nike were paying LSU $10 million every time they wore an alternate, I would get it. Um, like, would I rather there be a logo on the field or on the jersey or not? Of course, I'd rather it not, but I don't think it's a big deal, especially when you're in an era where you have to be financially competitive. You have to find new revenue streams and you have this amazing opportunity. It would be foolish not to take advantage of that revenue stream. So, um, the Venture Global logo has been on the field and nobody cares. And they'll put the Woodside Energy patch on the jersey and everyone will be fine. And that's crazy too. I was reading on Woodside Energy. They are investing. They've agreed to a $17.5 billion investment for an LNG facility in Southwest Louisiana, which is crazy. $17.5 billion. That's awesome. I mean, what they've done for our state's economy and all that stuff is great. So not only building that LNG facility, but also now the jersey patches, which helps LSU, which is awesome. So cool. And it's still a little while before we see it. But if you want to see, I'll post LouisianaSports.net. You can see it. Here it is. That's the article. So and there's photos in there, by the way, too, if you want to see what it looks like on the jersey patches and all. And then short time after we released that. LSU on their official football accounts put out practice photos with the patch. So, anyway. Okay. Please smash the like button if you would subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Glad to have you hanging out with us here. Let's say good mornings. We have mornings with dad. Last year, I think it was like donuts with dad, but basically I get to go to school for a little bit of the morning with Drew today from like 7:45 to 8:15 is when that window's open. You can go into class and have donut and see their class and meet the teachers and all that stuff. So I might wrap up a little early today just so I can take a little more advantage of some of that time with Drew this morning. So, but anyway, so let's get going here. Hey, Jalen, good morning. Time to beat the South Carolina Chickens. Prove that the culture at LSU is not as bad as has been said by former players. What former players have said culture is bad? Like I've totally missed that. Who has said culture is bad? I don't get the sense culture is bad. Hey, Craig, good morning. Jalen, Thomas, good morning. Hey, Brian, good morning. Why is RC getting criticism over what he said on Monday Night Football about Lacey, especially with Clay Travis? I don't think Clay Travis. I don't know. I didn't hear what RC said. I didn't see what Clay Travis said. I don't know. Bubba Smith, good morning. Tiger Poppy, how was cold plunge this morning? Great. One of the things you might notice I do is when I have my coffee, I sit here and I'll do this and this just to warm my hand. My body's still warm and coming out of the cold plunge. Cold plunge is great. It's actually draining right now, and it's time to change the water in there. So I love doing it, man. 50 degrees, 6 minutes every morning. It gets you going. Morning Scone headed down from DFW today. Let's go, Tiger Diver. Safe travels, or if light, drive, however you're coming. Hey, Adam, good morning. Happy Football Friday. It was a good start to the week with a Broadmoor win. How about that? All right, Buccos. Jacob, good morning. I know we mainly talk about LSU and the Saints on here, but got to say at least this about my Virginia Tech Hokies. The Tulane head coach is a candidate for the Tech head coaching job. Read that last night. Yeah, so John Summerall, Jacob, is going to be on everybody's list. So, I mean, he's like the hot name in the G5, and will have no shortage of suitors this year. He may land at Virginia Tech. The thing I'd be most curious about with that is, like, hypothetically, if Summerall leaves Tulane for another job and Tulane comes open, does Tulane pursue Blake Baker? Of course, Blake Baker played at Tulane. He wants to be a head coach. That's a good G5 job or G6 job. Or is Baker do like Dave Aranda and hold out for like a bigger job, which could happen too. Hey, Patrick, good morning. Another day above the dirt. Coffee time. Have a great weekend. Go Saints, go Tigers. Also go Skippers. Mandeville against Covington. All right. Called a few games at Mandeville over the years when I was calling games for Catholic. Bears and the Skippers. Brian Pent, what do you think about the NCAA letting players bet on games? Yeah, man. Yes. So the proposal is to allow them to bet on professional sports. Now, remember, you also have to be 21 to gamble. So it's not like you could be 18 and gambling on pro sports on DraftKings, right? You still have to be 21. So if you're 21 and you're a college football player, you're 21 and you want to bet on an NFL game or play fantasy football, okay, I'm good with that. I don't mind it. Hey, Tim, good morning. Reed, happy Friday. What kind of dirt does Groupie have on this front office still have a job? You know, I asked that question to Mike Triplet yesterday, not about what dirt does he have on the front office, but like, why does he still have a job? And it was interesting because, like, they're not being so reactionary and punitive, like you missed a kick, so you're fired. And they believe in his ability, and so they rather try to fix him, which I understand. However, at some point, you can't let him keep costing you games. And he's missed 5 kicks this year. In the first 2 games of the season, you had a chance to win each of those first 2 games. And he missed kicks in those games that cost you, where like short kicks, makeable kicks. Where the end game scenarios are very different. So, if I were them, I would have already been working out kickers. Yeah, you can't miss 5 kicks in 5 games. It's just the sort of the threshold in the NFL for kickers and field goal percentage is 80%. He's at 66%. He's made 10 out of 15. That's just not okay. Hey, Austin. Good morning. Taking Emily to see the Rock Orchestra at the River Center Saturday night. I'll miss most of the game. It should be cool. What's the Rock Orchestra? Interesting. I don't know that I've heard of that. That's cool, man. Hope it's a great show. Get ready, haters. Dale, Sophia, haters. Patrick, I read this AM that Curry will be in center, Stanfield and left. I'm very excited about our outfit this year. Patrick, if you listened to this show at all last year, that talked about that a ton. That was never a doubt. The question was what would you do with Stanfield if Curriell came back? It was no different than Milam last year when Braswell came back. Exact same scenario. Milam was always moving to the left side of the end. Milam was going to play short. Remember, Milam played second as a freshman. He was always going to move to short. And then when Braswell came back, it's like, you're moving to third. So same thing here. I mean, Curriell's always going to center field. That was never that was never going to be in question. But I'm glad Stanfield's back. I know it was a similar situation where you thought the player would get drafted and go, but you have a guy that's, played in 150, 200 career games, whatever the number is. Like, yeah, I'll take that guy back, that experience back on my team. I think an outfield of Stanfield, Curriell, Brown is potent. Hey, Bob, good morning. Hope you have a great weekend, including Dale. Jeremy, good morning. Who dat Tigers? Happy weekend. Tiger football, fall baseball this weekend as well. Yep. Hey, Chance, how long can LSU use the excuse that we have 5 new offensive linemen? At what point are they expected to be a unit? That's a great question, Chance. And I mean, those things take time. Like, I don't think 5 games is where you should just have it all figured out. Especially when Braylon Moore basically missed the whole Louisiana Tech game and Weston Davis missed the whole Ole Miss game. Paul Mabenga missed half of the game against Ole Miss. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you should have it all figured out. And they spent the entirety, basically, of spring shuffling, trying to see what the pole position will be when they started fall camp. So I don't have the answer to your question when they should have it figured out. I think they'll be better at the end of the season than they are at the beginning, obviously, which it sounds obvious, but like, how much better? I don't know. Club, good morning. Hey, Juan, good morning. Came from soccer country. Sponsors and uniforms and stadiums, no big deal. Trust me, compared to soccer unis, this is class. The other thing, too, Juan, is like, with soccer, like, the uniform is the logo, right? I mean, you don't have the team name on it. You just have the sponsored logo on it, on the kit. Yeah, it's just people getting used to it. And once they do, they won't care. It's funny, like I've used this example before, but in the movie Major League 2, whenever like they go in the stadium and they see all the advertisements on the outfield wall, and they're like, what the, because they're trying to make money. But it's like, that's so common now. Everybody's advertisements everywhere. It just becomes background, and you just accept that's part of it. Hey, Jimmy, good morning. Ryan, Giants beat the Eagles, Saints beat the Giants, Saints better than the Eagles. I don't think so. I don't think the law of the transitive property works in football. Trivia, good morning. Fajoko? What about Fajoko? Tiger Diver, no crossover episode. So Chris and I had trouble linking schedules. I'm hopeful we could do it this morning. To record it this morning to drop either this afternoon or this evening or something like that. I know. I had to go to a charity event last night. I wanted to do it yesterday during the day, and he wasn't available, and I wasn't available last night. So I didn't record my episode last night till like midnight when I got home. So hopefully we can get it done today. Get you a bonus episode. Hey, Brambo, good morning. Get ready to see the offensive improvements. October will be the first undefeated month of Brian Kelly's tenure. I guess I hadn't thought of that. Braden Foca made a video saying we don't have an identity on offense, but not culture. Okay. I'll go check out. I like Braden. Shoot, I'll have him on the show. Hey, Michael, good morning. Let's see, both RC and Pat McAfee apologize for jumping to conclusions about Lacey after seeing the state police footage. Okay. They're entitled to say what they want. I haven't seen what they said initially, and I haven't seen what they said since. So I'm happy to see what they say. But the bottom line with the Lacey footage, as I've said a million times, is there is a major inconsistency. And I'm going to guess, I don't know this definitively, but I'm going to guess that I have seen everything that's released, meaning the full 44-minute video with Matt Ory, the full 11-minute video from state police, the interview that Liz Murrell did earlier this week, all of it. And I'm going to guess those two guys haven't. That's not a knock, just a guess. And there's still the major inconsistency that no one from state police has yet to answer, which is the assertion that the gold truck was aggressively braking, causing the Kia Cadenza to swerve into oncoming traffic. The gold truck never hit his brakes. There's video, there's black box data, like his statement, we know that. So if the gold truck never hit his brakes, why did the Kia Cadenza swerve into oncoming traffic? If the man facing Kyron Lacey head on didn't hit his brakes, why did the Kia swerve? Well, because the Kia was going 50 miles an hour and was following too closely. And when she realized she was about to hit the gold truck, she swerved. Like, that's what happened. And then the other thing is they have to answer about the trooper with the body cam footage of the driver of the gold truck who says in his statement, I didn't stomp on my brakes. I didn't skid mark. I wasn't even going fast, which we know he was going just under 29 miles an hour. So, and then the written statement did not corroborate his statement on video. Like, those are two glaring. They can show you all the video that one of Kyron speeding. We know Kyron was speeding. We know it. He was speeding, passing illegally. Like, all that is objectively true. We know it. That doesn't change the fact that the gigantic question mark at the core of the reconstruction of the scene that has not been answered yet is the whole premise. Kyron's passing illegally. He's going head on with the gold truck. Gold truck slams on his brakes, causing the Kia to swerve and hit Mr. Hall's vehicle. We know the gold truck never hit their brakes. So the most central part of the argument doesn't hold. So you can show all the video you want of Kyron speeding to try to convince people otherwise or try to distract them from the reality, but that's still the reality. Hey, Ben, good morning. Brad, good morning. Since you moved to Morning Scone, 6:45, you're always right on time. It's because, I mean, Brad, I can tell you how my morning is scheduled. My alarm goes off. I get up, walk into the kitchen. I get Drew's backpack ready. I hook it up. After that, I go tongue scrape, get in my towel, go to my cold plunge for 6 minutes, come back in, do my morning routine, my NAD, my BBC 157, my supplements, my perfect aminos, my mineral sea salt. Like, I do all my supplements. Then I go into the bathroom, brush my teeth, deodorant, get dressed, all that stuff. And then I go make my coffee, and then I come in here and get everything ready. And that's enough time for me to be ready for 6:45. So I wake up early enough to where I can do everything like that and be ready for 6:45. Hang on. Whoops.
Parish Construction and Roofing. At Parish, we've got you covered. From the top of your roof, all the way down. Parish Construction and Roofing. Parish built. Parish built. Parish built. From your hometown. ParishBuilt.com.
Right. Please smash that like button if you would. Subscribe to the channel, Facebook, like the page, share the post. Remember, free Friday night clinic tonight and every Friday during the high school football season. Our friends over at Brock there on Blue Bonnet. Anybody that wants to see a doctor, football football player, dance team member, cheerleader band, coach, anybody who is injured on a football Friday night, see a doctor for free at Brock. And of course, we'd always love to help you out with that free, no obligation roofing inspection at Parish Construction Roofing, parishbuilt.com, parishbuilt.com. Do business with someone you know. Parish Construction and Roofing. I need to send y'all. Also, Parish has been nominated for the Best of Ascension, Best Roofing Company. Where is it? Oh. I think this might be it. Maybe. Boom, boom, boo, doo. There it is. Yes. If I'm going to copy this, if y'all would just take a quick second and vote for Parish, I would greatly appreciate it. It's for the Best of Ascension Awards. We're nominated for Best Roofing Company. I'd greatly appreciate it if you would take a quick second and vote. Hey, Patrick Gomolgan, heading down to BR today for the game. Long drive ahead. Hope to catch AFR once I enter Louisiana. Roll wave last night. There you go, man. Remember, you can always stream us on the 104.5 ESPN app. So even while you're driving, stream us, Bluetooth us through your speakers. Hey, Larry, good morning. Brad, does Drew watch AFR on Wednesday when you play hump? You know what, Brad? I don't know that he loves the hump day thing. He, well, you know what? Let me rephrase that. When he was little, he did. Like, I don't know why that's faded. When he was little, I remember he did like the hump day thing, but it's way more just Terrio now. Hey, Jeffrey, good morning. Have a great day. Lynn Morero. Carr, going to be a problem for everyone waiting on Carr versus John Curtis. Let's see. Hey, Robert, good morning. Certainly hope the Tigers dominate. Got convicted about how much energy I give this team. So when my son asked me to throw a baseball middle of the game, going to give him that time. Happier. That's cool. You can always turn the radio on and listen to it if you go outside and throw the ball. Hey, Devin, good morning. Or just pause it. The shifts in motion offense, we feel that needs to be limited so we can get the offense moving more simple without substitution Jones plays. You know, one of the things I did talk about that on Locked On because Brian Kelly mentioned it. I think it was in the SEC coaches teleconference on Wednesday. That they do want to simplify and cut down a lot of that, a lot of the checks, a lot of stuff like that. So we'll see. The way I'd say it is call the play, run the play. So I'll be interested to see if they do cut down on a lot of the shifts, the motions, the checks, and if they go with a little more tempo. And by tempo, I just mean like pace. Just get up the line and call and run the play. Go Tigers. Good morning. Love the shirt. Yeah, cool. But this is, I've told you about them before. This is Alon, which is NOLA backwards. So I had to buy a new one. Yeah, this is it. This is the one I have. Because, so full disclosure, they sent me this shirt last year. Just like, hey, we're a new brand. Can we send you a shirt? Free if you wear it, like, sure. And so I loved it. I don't know if you could tell, but it's called the Old War School. So it's like cannons. The logo is like cannons crossing. That's like it looks like an X, but it's cannons. Anyway, I love it. It's a great shirt. But they sent me XL. And so I had to buy a large. So I went and bought this one. I bought, they have another really cool one. It's black and gold, like Saints colors. And it's like the Katrina X's with the four, spaces in the X's for the markings that the recovery workers put on all the homes, if you remember. Anyway, they got some cool stuff. Anyway, I just posted if you're interested. The one they did this year, the LSU game day one they did this year, it's called Every Five. So it's like, every five you have on the field at Tiger Stadium, the markings like 5, 10, 15, 20 instead of just the 10 yards. So it's the pattern of the every 5 yard thing. Pretty cool. They got good stuff. Yeah, so I'll have to check that out. I didn't see what Braden said. And I like Braden. I've known Braden, I mean, obviously since he played, and keep in touch a little bit. He's been on the show, so I'll reach out to him. Hey, Brad, I like Clay Travis. He's taking the side of law enforcement, won't budge. I don't think he saw the whole video. Yeah, man, look, I know Clay sort of shifted more to do news stuff. When Clay was a writer, like just a writer, I think he did maybe SI years ago. He was great. He was funny and had a really good literary voice, and I enjoyed him a lot. His career shifted, which fine. I mean, God bless him. I mean, he took the job that he took Rush Limbaugh's spot, which it's amazing. Congratulations! What an incredible career opportunity. It's just not for me, the stuff he does. So I don't really follow or read. I don't do news. It's not a Republican Democrat thing. It's either. I don't care. I'm just y'all do you. I'm just not interested in that conversation. National Hug a Drummer Day. Okay. Abner Neal, Jason, suck it down. Good morning. Hey, Kelly, good morning. Laz Jackson, RIPK2. That's the thing that should still matter the most. I mean, if y'all saw, Kenny Lacey in studio with me the other day, he starts breaking down. It's a very difficult thing to do, Hey, Thomas, there we go. Take it, suck it, Dale, Sophia, haters. Sounds like a lot of work to get skinny. Honestly, man, like losing the weight's great. I look better, feel better, all that stuff. But man, I feel so good, man. Like I'm as healthy as I've ever been in my life, and I feel awesome. And it's the whole lifestyle. It's all the Gary Brecka stuff I've talked about. And I might, they have affiliate links and codes and stuff like that for all the Gary Brecka 10X stuff. And maybe I might start promoting that. I mean, it would benefit me. Like if people used it, I'd make money off of it. But it's more like people ask me all the time, like, you look so good. What are you doing? And I mean, there's a lot of education, a lot of commitment. But yeah, like I get up every morning and I cold plunge every morning. I sauna every night. I supplement accordingly. I intermittent fast. Like I do water fast. Like I've made a lot of great changes, and I still enjoy a cigar. I still enjoy, whiskey and beer from time to time. But I cleaned up a lot. My energy levels are awesome and feel great. Fancy shirt. Elon, I'll put the link in there. Y'all check them out. I don't have a code for them for a discount, but it's great. I mean, it feels great. Looks great. Yes, sir. Next Friday, I'll be in Nashville. So flying up on Thursday, and then Friday, I'll do AFR from Nashville, watch the game Saturday, and then fly home on Sunday. Looking forward to it. Is Kamara good to go for Sunday? Yeah, so Wednesday, he tweaked his ankle in practice, but he was there. He practiced. He was on the practice report is limited yesterday, but he was still out there at practice. So I think it would be more concerning if he didn't practice, if he was a DNP yesterday. So look, man, y'all love this shirt, huh? Okay. Not a bib. I'm going to put the link if y'all are interested in it. It's the same. It feels the same as like a Rowback. It's like that stretchy dry fit material. Feels great. Looks great. Love it. Matt putting the pasty guns out there for the show. Pasty guns? I don't know that I have guns, man. I mean, not bad. Not great, but I was hoping for a Blue Chew patch, but Blue Chew. Paul, howdy. What was the name of the LSU bar in NYC flying in for the half marathon? Oh, cool. You're looking for Legends. So Legends I believe it's on 33rd. It is directly across from the Empire State Building. I mean, you walk out of Legends and you do this, and you're looking straight up the Empire State Building. So really great spot. The one thing I'll caution you, make sure if you're going to go, like, call ahead, because there are times where like soccer club fans will like have the whole bar or a part of the whole bar rent out for their game watch for soccer. But if you're going, but I would assume, since it's college football Saturday tomorrow, if you're talking about going tomorrow, That they'll, of course, it's the LSU bar. So my guess is it'll be great, but I would call just to make sure. But it's Legends. I believe it's 33rd Street, but it is directly across from the Empire State Building. I mean, literally, you walk out of Legends and you were looking straight up at the Empire State Building. Pretty cool. Do you think money is having an effect on the preseason top SEC quarterbacks not performing well? No, like literally not an ounce of that. I just think people hyped a whole bunch of quarterbacks that had never shown you they were great. People hyped Arch Manning when he had 95 career passes. People hyped Lenore Sellers when I told y'all that he stunk last year. People hyped DJ Lagway when I told you he had the same number of he basically had the same statistics as Michael Van Buren last year at Mississippi State. Hadn't really played a true road game. I mean, these are all convos we had all throughout the offseason. And I was right. But Matt was tempering chiller for your cold tank. For my plunge, 50. So 6 minutes at 50 degrees. All right, it's 7:16. I gotta go. Thanks for being there, y'all. All of our sponsors are linked in the description on YouTube. I got them tagged on Facebook. Please go support our great sponsors. Locked on LSU is live. Would love it if you give it a listen or a watch today. AFR3 live from Don Juan Cigar Bar. See you. Peace.